right, everybody, it's your girl Margaret here. Nite Lite with Margaret. We are still here at Morty's Comedy Joint. Just finished up with the comedy show, and I'm trying a little comedy myself, but I promise I'm going to keep it to a minimum from now on. But we're sitting here with Greg. He won the show, and so obviously he's much funnier than I am, and funnier than a lot of the other comedians up there. I'm putting him on the spot now. But what's up, Greg? Introduce yourself to all the listeners and viewers out there.
Yeah, my name is Greg Sorvig. I live here in Indy. This is only my second time doing open mic stuff, so I was pretty excited. Granted, I did bring about 50 people tonight, and if you bring a lot of people, you win. It definitely did help. But my set went great. First time I was at another comedy club, and I froze in the middle. It was awful. So glad I could pull it out tonight and stuff. But yeah.
So what made you kind of get into comedy? You just always people telling you, like, oh, you're so funny, you should try stand-up, or what was it?
Yeah, I was always the class clown and all that kind of stuff, and took acting classes, and I'm not that serious of a guy, you know, so it was pretty cool. So, yeah, it's always something I want to do.
Is it a lot harder than what people think? I think a lot of people underestimate how difficult it might be to not only stand up in front of a crowd and speak, but you're also trying to make them laugh and keep them entertained.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because a lot of comedians do one-liners, and I like to write out, script out kind of like little stories and stuff. Because, to be honest, I'm kind of newer in the game. I can't memorize so many little comments and statements and that kind of stuff, too. Right. So, yeah. It definitely takes a lot of balls, as people have told me, you know?
And I'm guessing that's what I say. Oh, that takes us back. So we're talking about what's your type today. You know, everybody say, you hear like, oh, tall, dark, and handsome, or I won't date anybody who, I had this damn guy yesterday telling me, well, I won't date anybody darker than me. I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody going to get darker than you, honestly. That's what I was gonna say. But really, you know, it's kind of, my point with the whole thing is, are we really, if you're still single and you're still looking, maybe we shouldn't limit ourselves so much. What's your take on the whole
as you get older, your standards definitely have to go down. Right. I have a friend who's single, and he's 27 now, so he goes on Match.com. First it was, eliminate the fatties, eliminate the crazy Christians, and now, it used to be eliminate the people with kids, but now, that kind of comes with the territory at this age. So,
horrible, right? I'm always shocked by that still, but that's a whole nother topic.
Right.
But you were the one, so you're doing the jokes about, a lot of it is self-deprecating.
Yeah, definitely.
That's kind of a trend in comedy, or
it
just
is.
Like, your thing? Why?
Yeah, I think it really connects you with the audience right away, if you just kind of, make fun of yourself. Because I know a lot of people, best advice I got was that a lot of people go on dates when they go do comedy. Right. Like, go to their comedy show, they're on a date. And if people get out there and joke about guys like to do this, or like to go jerk off, they like to make fun of women and stuff, you don't connect with the crowd really that fast. So, I mean, I don't know. There's different crowds all the time, but yeah. But in terms of my type, are you ready to talk about this? You want to talk about my type, maybe?
Let's talk about it. Let's hear it.
Now, I like kind of curvy brunettes, but my wife is a petite blonde, so I'm sorry, honey.
You're going to do it anyways, right?
That's okay,
I was going to say, you have your type on the side. Is that
that's right.
How you explain it and everything?
Yeah. I don't know who this joke is from, but it was, how do you know your wife is getting too fat?
I don't know how.
It's when she could fit into your girlfriend's clothes. So that's not original. I'm not taking credit for it, but I just happened to fit with the segment here. So,
all right, Greg. Well, if people want to see a little bit more about you and find out where you could be, how can they get a hold of you?
You know what? You just search Greg Sorvig, Sorvig on Facebook. You follow me, G Sorvig, on Twitter. If you go to rooftopcomedy.com, you can search for Greg Sorvig, and I can see videos up there.
All right, including this one. So thank you so much, and
you're welcome.
We'll be right back here on Nite Lite with Margaret right after this.